Well, here we are Monday morning, and half of you guys are burning the hell up. I don't know why. What's going on in the world? Certainly, it couldn't be global warming because we've had years of argument where we say that ain't true. But something's going on out there. My brothers this weekend won themselves the Gates of Hell award. The Gates of Hell patch is for riders who ride across 5 states of 100-degree or better weather. So as they rode to the annual over in Houston this weekend, I had many brothers and sisters across the nation who got their Gates of Hell patch. I created that patch back in 2010 and 2011 when it was 113 degrees hotter than it had been in 101 years. And I almost died running across the United States of America, too fat, overweight, with diabetes. I almost burned up on my way to Texas for the Ennis, Texas roundup when I created the Gates of Hell patch. So any of you guys that rode across 5 states this weekend who deserve your Gates of Hell patch, let me know and I'll make sure we get you one. And congratulations to my brothers and sisters who went to the Houston chapter this weekend for their, I don't know, whatever anniversary. We started there in like 2009. So I appreciate you guys for going there. Listen, we've got some cool news for you today, this morning, and I will get to you with the latest headlines right after this brief introduction. So stand by. Morning. Monday morning. I'm Black Dragon. I'd like to welcome you to another edition of Black Dragon Biker News Network. Biker news you can trust. And as always, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in from wherever it is in the whole wide world, no matter where it is in the whole wide world that you happen to be. If you like this kind of content, I would love for you to like, share, and subscribe. And hit me with a number 1 in the comments right now. Hit me with a number 1 if you guys had a pretty decent weekend, and hit me with a number 2 if it was just too damn hot. Which even here in Georgia, it got a little bit smoking, man. I'm reading here. It says past 2 weeks have been nothing but unrelenting 100s in San Antonio. So I'm telling you, man. But some things have happened this weekend. We want to start out with some positive news. And we, you guys have been asking for positive news, so I'm going to give you guys positive news and as much as I can. Let's somebody bring that screen up for me, will you please? Bam! Here we are. So, Milwaukee's first black biker bar welcomes riders during the Harley Davidson homecoming. Did Harley Davidson have a homecoming this past weekend? I guess if you rode a Harley, Black Dragon, you might know that. So I guess maybe they did have a homecoming this weekend. Congratulations to Harley. Congratulations. What is it, 101 years or something that they celebrated up in Milwaukee this weekend? So their first black biker bar welcomes riders during the Harley Fest. I think we got video on that. Let's go to that video right away.
As the Harley Davidson homecoming revs up this weekend, thousands are expected to ride through our city. Our Kaylee Starrell takes us to a local spot known by bikers nationwide.
Some more pictures back there.
Inside Twister's Inn,
This is my husband.
everyone knows the name
Yeah, that's my
Tadpole.
husband.
Tadpole I've known forever.
She's been a part of the bar for as long as she remembers.
I've been here over 30 years. When I was 14 years old, I'll be 64 in November.
For the people who visit, this is no ordinary bar.
Every bike's out all outside right now. By this time of day, it's hot outside, bikes be lined up.
Twister's Inn was Milwaukee's first black biker bar.
This is known all around the world.
The bar's legacy starts with Shorty.
My dad is Shorty. Everyone knows him as Shorty. Short Dog. Shorty Bang Bang.
A lifelong motorcycle rider, Shorty started the bar in 1990.
There were no black bars. Everyone patronizes here, all the bikers from all over. Different chapters, different clubs.
After he died, his daughter joined the ride.
And this was his legacy. Everything he did, eat, sleep, everything was about the bar. Kind of like sacred ground.
For the biker community,
We all know each other's names in here.
Hey, Jose.
this is home.
It's home.
For everybody. Everybody as a whole, this is home.
As they prepare for thousands to pass through during Harley Davidson Fest,
I expect to see a lot of people. Everyone knows where Twisters is.
the regulars are opening their arms.
Come on down here and have a good time with
A
us.
family business inviting faces young
Everyone is family here.
and faces old to experience the ride.
Twisters know all around the world. This is the place to be when we come to Milwaukee.
This bar gives so much to the people that go here, but they also give back to the community with this back to school drive happening later this summer. Reporting in Milwaukee, Kaylee Starrell, TMJ4 News.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. So that's a feel-good story. For decades, the Throttle Twisters has been the spot for motorcyclists across Milwaukee. And it was established in the 50s. Now, you saw those Naptown Rider clubs. Thank you there for that wonderful donation there, Chris. Appreciate that. You saw those Naptown Riders. I got to give a shout out to the Naptown Riders. Naptown Riders here in Atlanta have been a wonderful brother club to Black Sabbath here. They have supported us in everything we've ever done since we came here. Hardcore riders over there. They got a beautiful place over there in downtown Atlanta, not far from the stadium, where our first clubhouse was, down there on Pryor Street. And about that time, we were about 4 miles from them, and we used to be over there all the time. Every time we come over there, I can't buy a drink. Every time we come over there, they treat us with love and family. So to see Naptown riders all, different places across the country, man, we just have a certain kindred for them and love and honor and respect. They are great people and great ambassadors for the motorcycle club community. So that was a great feel-good story. I have another story here. I guess it was and I feel bad about this because I should know this. So many of you guys love Harleys that deal with my channel. And I'm going to, okay, you know what? I'm going to do better. I'm going to do better about my whole Harley thing. I'm going to do better. I'm going to learn more about Harleys. I promise you guys, I'm going to do better with my Harley Davidson coverage. Okay, I'm just going to do much better Harley Davidson coverage. Looks like Harley Davidson had a homecoming festival celebrating, 120 years of Harley Davidson. This weekend from the 13th to the 16th, I guess they called it Harley Fest. They celebrated their 120th birthday. They invited everyone, including me. There was a 4-day festival in Harley Davidson's hometown of Milwaukee. And you won't be able to do another one of these for, I guess, a year. I was going to say 100 years, but I guess a year. Harley Davidson's homecoming marked the culmination of a year-long 120th anniversary celebration. They had live performances by some of the biggest names in music, including headliners, Foo Fighters, and Green Day. 4 days and 4 nights were packed with fun and exciting activities, and we didn't hear any news about it, so nobody got shot, and entertainment for the enthusiasts of all ages. There wasn't any time for downtime. That party was just going on. Thousands of people came from around the world, and I'm sure if you were there, it was an unforgettable experience. So here is Green Day that was going to be performing there. Those of you who know who Green Day is, plus the Cult, Fantagram, Kenny Hoopla, and Abby Jean, and the Foo Fighters, Cody Jinks, Joan Jett, and the Blackhearts, White Reaper, and Ghost Hounds were all there Friday and Saturday. I guess the events were sold out. Here you could buy your 120th anniversary collection T-shirt. I'm sure this cost $100, as HD stands for $100, I've been told. But this is really amazing. And I just saw a guy, his name was Goldie DeWitt. I just saw a picture on his Instagram feed of his brand new one of these with this new fairing on it. I don't know what they call this, but he just got one of these. Is this I don't know enough to know what model that is. I feel so bad, like I should know Harley models by sight, like you guys do. Black Dragon, that's the such and such model, you jerk. But another feel good story. I'm gonna learn my Harley stuff. This is ridiculous that I don't know my Harley stuff like I should. Next feel good story. We got another one. Yeah, we're just feel good. We're just doing feel good Monday right here. We're gonna do another feel good story. This one is about another biker group and you notice they'll say biker group when we do really good things or we don't have a 1%er name attached to us. It's not the biker gang raises, but it's rather the local biker group raises funds for those battling cancer. I think we have a video for that.
Local biker group raised money to help those battling cancer. Today, the Warren Harley's Owners Group 3906 announced they raised more than $13,000 for the Howland Hope Chest. The nonprofit organization helps in any way they can to ensure those fighting cancer have the best chance of beating it. They help from providing comfortable clothing to help with medical bills. Everyone involved was amazed when the final amount was revealed.
It gave me chills. I am so grateful for this organization, this group that was able to come together and raise money for your community.
I know we live in a great community. I've known that my whole life. But they just stepped up in such a wonderful way.
Last year, the Warren Harley Owners Group raised roughly $11,000 for the Hope Chest. The group says they were honored to increase its donation by more than $2,000 this time around.
Wow, man. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. Hey, all you Marines and Army dudes and Coast Guard suckers out there, you did get to see that Navy vest, didn't you? You saw the Navy vest, didn't you? Yes, you saw that. And don't get it twisted. We are the best service out there. Anyway, yeah, they did that. And nonprofit group here, and it's the Hog Owners Group, and they raised that money for the $13,000, man. That's impressive. Good on you guys out there. Good on you. If you have some good news that you want to share, please, my producer says death threats incoming, no doubt. If you have some good news you want to share with us, please hit me up at blackdragon@blacksabbathmc.com, blackdragon@blacksabbathmc.com to share your good motorcycle news as well as your bad. But we want to have good motorcycle news posted every single day because you guys keep saying, all you do is talking about negative stuff. There's no good news. So, hey, we had 3 feel-good stories this morning. Do you feel good? I know I do. I feel much better. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the feel-good stories. Thank you for sending them to me, and we will continue on. Today's bad news story, which is what we, I guess, used to cover all the time before we started doing feel-good stories, is now, you guys know that they had a little, a scuffle up there in Canada between the Loners Motorcycle Club and the Outlaws Motorcycle Club. And at first they said, don't even approach those guys. There's going to be all kinds of reprisals, and man, everything is going to be going crazy out there, and you don't even need to approach those guys. Don't even approach them. And it's like, wow. And then a couple days later, the the Outlaws clubhouse, suddenly caught a fire. And the natural suspicion, of course, was it was the other guys. But they've yet to been able to draw a tie between the two incidents. And so at first they told you, no, don't even approach those guys, and reprisals are going to be happening, and this, that, and the other. And then come out to realize that they don't even necessarily have they been able to draw a connection between the two incidents. But that doesn't stop them. They are getting down with their bad selves. The cops just searched the OPP, I believe it is. We'll see when we read the story. Just searched 6 locations after the biker fight and clubhouse fire. So organized crime has exploited Cornwall area for a very long time, the police chief says. And there's a picture here, the intersection of Guy Street and Marley Avenue in Cornwall, Ontario, in April 2023. Guy was one of the 5 Cornwall streets where police searched homes this past Friday in connection with the July 8 motorcycle gang fight that left 1 person shot and 2 people stabbed. So we get back into the story. A cadre, and that means a lot, a cadre of police agencies. They had all kinds of Canadian alphabets up there. Searched 5 locations in Cornwall, Ontario, and another in Brockville, Ontario, last Friday morning after biker gang violence erupted in the former community and a large and suspicious fire destroyed a motorcycle clubhouse in the latter city less than 36 hours later. In the wake of the searches and the earlier arrests of 5 people charged in the Cornwall fight, one of the police forces involved is now teasing the release of more details about the investigation. All of the arrests and charges will be shared next week, Cornwall Police Service spokesman Stephanie McRae said in an earlier email on Friday. So we should get that today or sometime this week. Meanwhile, Ontario Provincial Police, OPP, said in a Friday news release about the searches that further updates will be provided when available. While police have not linked the 2 events, the OPP is involved in both investigations through its leading role in a biker enforcement unit. A hectic weekend. On July 8th, about 8:20 p.m., the Outlaws motorcycle gang clashed with another biker group, the Loners. Why do they get to be called a biker group, but the Outlaws get to be called a motorcycle gang? I don't know. That's just interesting way they did that. The Loners in a commercial parking lot in the West Cornwall, according to Cornwall police. 2 people were stabbed and 1 person was shot in what acting Cornwall Police Chief Vincent Foy called a hectic weekend event. All had non-life-threatening injuries. It was a well-oiled machine, Foyle said, of the officers' response while addressing City Council last week. This was a well-oiled machine, our officer response. This situation could have been a lot worse. Cornwall police announced July 10th, 2 days later, they had arrested and charged 5 people tied to the July 8th shootings and stabbings. They have not released any detail on those charges. Here we got a cop, OPP officer, standing and taking pictures of motorcycles in a different commercial area of the city on the same night of the biker fight that it broke out. That's interesting. So we're not where the fight broke out. We're here at Eat at Joe's somewhere, and they're taking pictures of motorcycles. Is that not intimidation? Busy little bee. Count Claude McIntosh said the incident was scary, noting it happened on a busy street with apartment buildings nearby. I think among older people, folks like me, this is something you see on TV in Montreal, Toronto, Ottawa, he told CBC. Less than 36 hours later, in the early mornings, hours of July 10th, the Outlaws Clubhouse in Brockville, located 100 kilometers southwest of Cornwall, was on fire. We covered that. Several buildings suffered heat damage while one house was completely destroyed. according to the fire department, which deemed the fire suspicious. So homes searched on largely residential streets. The OPP, the Cornwall and Brockville police departments, and police members from Kingston and Ottawa searched 5 homes in Cornwall and 1 undescribed location in Brockville Friday. Cornwall police said the searches in Cornwall were a byproduct of the shooting investigation, while OPP said the searches were related to ongoing investigations in these 2 communities. The Cornwall searches happened on a Montreal Road, Champlain Drive, Arthur Street, on Montreal Road, Champlain Drive, Arthur Street, Guy Street, and Gulf Street. With the exception of Montreal Road, which is the main drag, all are largely residential areas of the city. The OPP release about the searches warned people not to approach outlaw motorcycle gang members, noting criminal activities. We do not have any comments at the moment since the investigation is still ongoing. The Outlaws Motorcycle Club said in response to the request for comment last week. So somebody asked the Outlaws for a comment. I'm surprised they gave them one. They don't normally talk, but it was a standard one. We do not have any comments on at the moment since the investigation is still ongoing. Noted uptick in biker gang presence. McIntosh was the only Cornwall City Councilor to ask FOIA questions during the police chief's public appearance last week. Are they just passing through town, or is there evidence they spend considerable time in Cornwall? Either one of the gangs, McIntosh asked. I can't go into the specifics, FOIA replied, but one of these biker gangs is located here in the city. This is a picture, I believe, of homes that were damaged during the heat. You can see the siding has melted off a couple of them. The Outlaws website lists both Cornwall and Brockville among the club's Canadian chapters. Ottawa is also listed. Organized crime has always exploited this area for a very long time due to our geography, Foy added. I've noted an uptick in the visibility of the biker gangs in the area recently. So I guess they can't even just be visible. An uptick in their visibility requires a whole lot of issues, man. Issues for the guys. They can't even just be seen over there. So we have a story where there's no connection that they've admitted, that they've told us about, between the fight and the clubhouse burning down. But they are out there arresting folks. They've arrested 5. They're searching homes. They're doing a whole lot, like it's an all-out biker war. And really, it could have just been a flare-up between 2 clubs. The boys could have just been being boys. We don't know, but we are watching with jaundiced eyes to see what they finally wind up telling us. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's my stories for today. We'd like for you to follow us at Twitter. JBunchII is my Twitter feed, stands for John Bunch II. That's who I am. Also, follow us on the places that you can get us. We are available, Black Dragon Biker TV on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. I have a new channel, MC Protocol 101. Please go over there, like, share, and subscribe at MC Protocol 101, where we will give you all protocol. No biker news, just all protocol. For those of you who want that, that's over there, open for you. You can get my books, Prospects Bible, the Sergeant at Arms Bible, President's Bible, Prospects Bible for women's motorcycle clubs, all available on Amazon and Kindle, and you can get your autographed copies from blackdragonsgear.com. Prospects Bible is also available on Audible. My new book, Social Club Bible, is due out in about sometime middle August. We're in the final finishing throes of it. We're starting our pre-sales that you'll be able to get at blackdragonsgear.com. The pre-sales will be considerably less than considerably less than the once we publish it in earnest, which will be sometime middle August. So if you want to save some money on the book, get the pre-orders, which aren't up yet, but they'll be at blackdragonsgear.com. I'll be letting you know probably tomorrow, day after, how you can get your pre-orders of the Social Clubs Bible, which is my latest release of information and knowledge to female social clubs on the biker set that support the motorcycle clubs. Man, this book's got everything you could ever imagine in it, from the history of motorcycles in the United States to the history of motorcycle clubs in the United States, all the way down to the history of social clubs, MC protocol, everything that somebody new to the social club life, or even well in the social club life, will need to know. So that's there for you. And it's my latest in the motorcycle club or the Black Dragon Motorcycle Club Bibles series, where it's our motorcycle club education series. So hopefully you guys like that book. You ladies like that book. It'll be the first book of its kind ever written to address the 60-year-old social clubs have been with us at least 60 years on the biker set, most especially the black biker set. So it'll be very interesting read for you guys. I've got some really tough, badass social club sisters that are helping me with this book. And so it is absolutely a production from you ladies, as well as myself, the Black Dragon. Yeah, get you some. Join our podcast daily, The Dragon's Lair, Motorcycle Chaos, wherever you get podcasts. My books are available on Amazon and Kindle. I think I said that, blackdragonsgear.com. Join us on Discord. The link to the Discord is in the Discord in the description box below. So hit me with a 1 if you like the good news stories we've been telling, and if you think you're going to continue watching them, and hit me with a 2 if they're boring and you don't want to see them at all. All right. Like and share, people. Find somebody that you want to uplift or edify or just inform with the news. Find one of those people and hit me and hit them with our shared link. When you share it, it helps the motorcycle page. It helps this page grow if you share it. It's the interactions that help make it bigger. And please support us on Super Chat and support us on Biker Prez, $ Biker Prez, Prez. Support the channel, people. We need you, and absolutely could use your financial support. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's see. I didn't check the comments this morning. I've just been running my mouth. Let me check the comments real quick. Black Dragon was basically showing Marco that he wasn't a coward and wasn't going to publicly attack Marco. But what are we talking about? Did I miss something? Somebody said HD stands for $100 or more. I agree with you on that. Let's see here. I'm just trying to scroll through the comments real quick and see if I missed something. Hey, Mike Ball, what's up? I see you, man. Aztec, I see you. SSW, I see you. BMC, my brother Bats, I see you, club brother. Thank you. I love you, man, for showing on. Don Broderick, Bradick, don't just survive, thrive, says she. Grumpy Rich, I see you, man. Thank you so much for every single morning. Animal, what's up, club brother? God bless you, man. It's good to see you. When my club brothers come on here, they just make me feel 10 feet tall, man. Wise on 2 wheels, I see you, man. On my second read of Prospects Bible, great work, Black Dragon. Get the book. Thank you, man. Thank you. Todd has got something beautiful to say. As always, trees are supposed to help us grow and build together as a family. See, man, if you don't have Todd on your show, I'm telling you, because he's always going to say something like uplifting, like right here. How do we get warrants to search the police station for drugs and the hospitals? They can search us and take everything from us. See, that kind of stuff is true. I don't have the answer to that, but my people out there, they know everything. That's the great thing about it. And we're getting some ones. People say they like the good news. So that's really cool, man. That's really cool. We're getting some ones. For sure. K. Wayne would call me a narcissist and stuff. And I ain't playing nice, especially if I was lifting you up. Yeah, that something. Motorcycle club channels do bang. It's like the same thing in a motorcycle club. Like 1 minute everybody's friends, and the next minute everybody's ripping each other's throats out. I prefer to be able to say I'm sorry and I love you and all that kind of stuff, and then be able to um, get back to being friends again. But so many people are so deep down in their egos and stuff that you can't be friends. You can't be friends. You can't say I'm sorry. You can't say I pissed you off. I accept that. Let's go back to being friends, because together we can do way more than we could apart. Even if we don't like each other, we can still do great things together. But people will bite their noses off to spite their face. And I didn't get to be a national president of a motorcycle club and spread it from coast to coast across the United States by just being some big old punk ass pushover. It's never been that way. And I don't know what you thought, but some people do. Is this Big Bone here? I appreciate you, man. If this is not Big Bone, it's somebody that's associated with him. And you guys got to go watch the Big Bone Yard, which comes on Sunday nights, somewhere around 7 or 8. Make sure to go see them, man, and check out their show. Much love to everybody, man. I'm Black Dragon. That's my 2 cents. No, this is not Big Bone, but he's associated with the Big Bone channel. Yeah, I'm not Big Bone, though. I run a Clips channel on YouTube. Oh, maybe this is... okay. I'll figure that out later. Thanks for tuning in. Love to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. I'm Black Dragon, your host. I will see you tomorrow, 10ish. Thanks for tuning in, and get skinny. Let me kill the source here. Boom. All right. And boom. Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospect's Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing onto the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autographed copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book.